안녕하세요. 아름다운 영어의 에이미입니다. Hi, I'm Amy. 주로 제가 한국말로 하는데 이 영상은 제가 영어로 하는 게 더 유창하게 말을 더 잘할 수 있을 것 같아요. So, 영어로 하겠습니다. So usually I do my videos in Korean and most of my videos, actually all of my videos until now have been about English and how to learn it. Specifically, English pronunciation. But today I want to talk about something completely off topic. So I don't know if you know, but I had an Instagram account with over 13,000 followers. And one day, March 31st to be exact, I lost my Instagram account. I didn't even know that it was gone until someone told me that they couldn't find me anymore. And so for the first week, I was very chill about it. I was like, oh, I'm sure it'll come back. And the thing was, I wasn't very active on my account for over a month. And so it didn't seem all that precious to me. I didn't realize how important my account had been until I lost it. And so for about a week, I was fine. I was like, I'm sure it'll come back. And then the next week, I was like, okay, I think I should do something about this. I don't think it's going to come back on its own. So I contacted Instagram. I emailed them. I did whatever they said. And after that, I waited. One time I got a response. They told me to hold up a picture with a special code that they emailed me with my account name on the piece of paper. And so I did. And I sent it. And no response. So I waited again. After a couple days, I emailed them again, and then I started looking at other people's YouTube videos of how they had lost their account and how they managed to get it back. And so I did what they told me to do, and I used their links, which was like a different link than the one I had gone through. And no response. I mean, sometimes I did get a response, but then after that, nothing. Around the third week or so, I realized that Facebook is the parent company of Instagram, and because I have a business account with at Facebook, I contacted Facebook Business Customer Service, and I gave them all my info. They asked me what I had done to try to get my account back. And they said, you know what? You're going to get your account back. Don't worry. And I was like, oh, okay. But what they told me was, you need to stop emailing them. You need to stop using that link over and over again, because every time you do that, your request goes to the bottom of the list. So I was like, okay. Good to know, you know. I thought the more requests I sent, the faster I would get a response. But actually, they told me not to do that. And so I decided to wait. And I waited for over a week and still no response. And so after that, I contacted Facebook Business Customer Service again. And I said, hey, you guys told me to wait. I waited. What is going on? Why am I getting no response? And this new person told me that, hey, we have nothing to do with Instagram. We're just Facebook business. We have nothing to do with Instagram. We can't help you. And that's when I kind of lost it. I had been pretty patient until then, but after the customer service agent on Facebook Business told me that they had nothing to do with Instagram, I got so angry. But I just couldn't do anything. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to go to California and I'm going to go see Mark Zuckerberg. I'm going to tell them that he needs to see me because I had spent so much money and time and effort creating all of my content and creating that following. And even though I started anew, how am I going to get all those followers again, right? And so I was like so desperate and completely low. Yeah, I can laugh about it now, but it was just not a good period for me. I'm not gonna lie, many, many tears were shed. It was just a really difficult time for me, to say the least. So, a student's mom, we know each other very well, she recommended that I actually start a new account and that people are probably looking for me. I was like, nobody's looking for me. But she's like, just why don't you, instead of just waiting and feeling helpless, why don't you just start again? And that felt like the biggest obstacle, biggest mountain that I had to climb all over again. It felt like I was starting completely from scratch. But, for my mental well-being, I realized that's what I needed to do instead of just waiting and hoping and praying and just crying. Instead of doing that, I knew I just had to take action. So I lost my account March 31st. On May 1st, I created my new account, Vocal English _Amy. And the first couple weeks were hard. I'm not gonna lie. I went through all my old videos and I found a couple good ones, but I felt like they were not good enough because I made them so long ago. But what could I do? So I started uploading a video, one a day, every day. And it's been, 2 months now? I'm at 17.9 thousand followers. So 17,900 followers. And the funny thing is, on May 31st, so exactly 2 months after I discovered that my account had gone missing, had vanished into thin air, Facebook emailed me. But actually, I didn't even know that Facebook had emailed me because I get so much email. But my dad was like, hey, did you know that your old account is back? I was like, what? And the funny thing is, when I discovered that my old account had gotten revived, I was at over 8,000, 9,000 followers on my new account. And so it's like, what am I going to do with these two accounts? And so I'm happy to say that I have almost 18,000 followers on my new account, and I decided to move to my new account, and I switched my old account into a more personal account. I mean, it's not really active right now. It's supposed to be a personal account, but I'm not used to posting personal stuff, and so that's going to be a work in progress for me. So, with the benefit of hindsight, I realized that actually losing my account was actually a really good thing because it made me desperate and it made me realize how how precious my Instagram account and my followers, my following, just all of my content, just how special, how precious it is. And I had actually lost sight of that, lost sight of the work I'd been doing and the significance of it. Starting again made me realize I have something to offer. I mean, I don't completely enjoy fixing people's pronunciation. That is not my hobby, but I'm good at it. And what I do enjoy is actually helping people. And when I help them, a light bulb goes on in their heads. That's special. That's special. And that makes me happy. And so I realized this experience helped me to realize that what I do, I shouldn't take it for granted. I should be very grateful for everything that I have, all the talent that I have, whatever it is, teaching English pronunciation and whatever else I do. And so it's been actually a very good thing. And I can only say that in hindsight. Let me read you the email that Facebook wrote me. All right, this was in, May 30th. Hi, Vocal English. It looks like your account was disabled by mistake. Your account has been reactivated, and you should now be able to log in. We're sorry for any inconvenience. If you have any issues getting back into your account, please let us know. Thanks, the Facebook team. I would say thanks for nothing, but it wasn't nothing. It made me grow as a person. It made me realize a lot of things. It showed me that I should be grateful and all of those deep things. So here's what I would like to say to anybody who loses their account or gets their account deactivated for one reason or another. Hang in there. It's not an easy time, but hang in there. Write to Instagram. Don't do what I did, which was to write them several times a day. And I heard that it was more effective and quicker if you say that you're from the US. Yeah. So write to them in English. I think if you're overseas, it just takes a lot longer, maybe because they have fewer employees in other countries. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, it took me 2 months, but hopefully if you lost your account, you'll get it a lot sooner than that. But I don't even know why they deactivated it in the first place. I don't even care anymore. And I just hope whoever goes through the same thing that I did, I just hope you're able to get your account back sooner, or you start a new one and it's more successful than your old one, like mine ended up being. All right, thanks for watching this long, rambling video. If you are interested in learning English pronunciation, please subscribe to my account.